Hey guys, and welcome to this commentary. It's a jungle domination that I've had saved in my theatre for quite a while now, and because I didn't have my HD PVR back then. But yeah, it's in theatre mode, so I will just speed up bits if I find it boring, so I'm sorry if you sort of find it interesting, but I really doubt anybody will. But yeah, I'm just going with Ghost Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Hacker Pro in this, with the AK-74U suppressed, got Novigas, frags, and a motion sensor. So this was one of the videos where I actually first started using Ghost, because before I was just like a scavenger noob, and I just used scavenger because I was like, oh my god, I need ammo, and I'm like, but then I watched somebody's video, I can't remember who, and they were talking about how effective Ghost Pro was and that kind of stuff. And ever since then, I've been a Ghost noob pretty much, because I just find not being able to be seen and just being able to go any way you want pretty much, because you barely ever get blackbirds on the other team. Like for me, I actually find that nobody ever gets blackbirds. If they get blackbirds, I just freak out like crazy. But if like Ghost, you can just run pretty much anywhere. You can shoot if you've got a suppressor and nobody will know you're there. So it's a really good element of surprise, and it makes you really, really stealthy. The other thing I did in this video was I pretty much spawned, I just camped, I didn't really camp, I just stayed where they were spawning, and I set up the motion sensor over in that little patch there. And that really helps being able to see where the enemies are. And just killing them in their spawn makes it really easy, because you see one person spawn and then another will spawn on the other side, and you just keep running back and forth and you get kills pretty easily. As you see here, I'll rack up the kills pretty quick, and it is extremely good. That guy tried to knife me or something, pretty weird. Yeah, and you just do that, get heaps of kills, get your kill streaks, and then you run off and you do it again. So in this, I get a chopper gunner, and I got the Blackbird, Chopper, and Dogs, and I get all of them only once, but it's still really good. And the Chopper is extremely good, but I think the Dogs kind of fails on me a bit. They don't get that many kills. Like, I find the Dogs actually don't really get as many kills as they should. Like, everyone freaks out going, oh my god, dogs, 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 like hide, but really, the person who's actually used the Dogs barely ever gets any kills from it. That's what I find. I barely ever see any kills if I'm just playing. I like get Dogs, and then I'll see when I'm just running around, I get like 5 or 6 kills, and that's about it. And that's like over a pretty long period of time, because Dogs do stick around for quite a long time. But I still use them because it's pretty good. You're like, oh yeah, I got Dogs, I'm hectic, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I really should have saved the Blackbird, I reckon. Yeah. The point with Ghost is that you always have to pick up another gun if you're running low on ammo, and usually if you're doing Chopper, Blackbird, and Dogs, you're gonna need at least 2 guns to actually get that. So if you're running low on ammo, even if you've got 2 clips left, at least just switch to your pistol, pick up another gun, and use that instead, because it's really helpful. Because sometimes you kill somebody, but the gun doesn't show up, and I don't know what it is, but it always happens to me. It's when I need more ammo, the gun just never shows up, and I'm like, well, what's going on here? And it really annoys me. But the way I combat that is just that even before I'm really low on ammo, I'll just pick up a gun randomly, but not as soon as I spawn, because that's just pointless, because you might need a fast swap to your pistol. So I just like to do that. And here I die, and then I start on the Dogs and stuff, so I'm just going to speed this up because it is a Chopper. Oh no, shit. Oh, whoops. Sorry guys. Oh, okay, this is me, sorry. Yeah, just bumped the controller. So here's the array picture of that. Switch it back, and here's the normal gameplay. But here I don't go too well. Once we actually capture A, which we really shouldn't have done, we lose a spawn kill and everything goes pear-shaped after that. Because I tried to do the same technique, but it just failed really badly on me this time. Get a few good kills there, and I think I'll run up and get another one. But yeah, spawn is everything. If you know where the spawn is and you can keep them in their spawn and not get past a certain line, you will easily have an advantage over them and be able to reach the kill streaks that you want. So, saying that, also try to make sure you don't get spawn trapped yourself, and also when you're playing domination, try not to capture all 3 flags, because then it'll just stuff up the spawns and you will just be getting the most random spawns in the world and you will have no idea where they are or what they're doing, and they'll just come up behind you and kill you, and you'll be so annoyed. But yeah, if you're playing domination, try and get like a team of at least like 3 or even just 2 of you, so at least you've got a friend who knows not to capture all of them. And even if your friends do start capturing all of them and you see that that the other team's already capping another spot, just leave the other team and not actually go and kill them, because when you're actually dominating a team and having all the spots, it's actually really, really hard, because they're just everywhere, because they don't have an actual set spawn. It's pretty much like in Battlefield Bad Company 2, where you pretty much get to choose where you spawn. It pretty much sets it wherever you've got captured. But like in other game types, that's pretty much why I like domination. Other game types, the spawns can be pretty random sometimes. Like in Team Deathmatch, you'll just spawn wherever there's a free spot. But whereas like demolition and stuff, that's like set spawns for if you're attacking or defending. So it is a lot easier to spawn trap. Like in the 501 to 8 video, even though it's fake, it's still pretty crazy stuff. And it just shows how effective spawn killing is. And yeah, another kid on my team got dogs, so he's a good kid. Getting the dogs helps out the team, gets the kills. I'm actually going to speed this up until the end, because he's actually really bad and I get like barely any kills. He'll just run in and die. Yeah, I always find that it's either I play really bad at the start and then I'll get my kill streak later on, or I'll get my kill streak really early on and then just play bad the rest of the game. I think it's because I try and stick to the same tactic instead of actually changing it to suit it. So yeah, just take out that because I felt like it. Yeah, Strelas, I used to have them on a lot because I found it pretty effective, and that's the end of the game. Hope you enjoyed it. 48 to 8, didn't even think I got that many kills, but that's pretty good. And comment, rate and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos.